Hey everybody. So I had said yesterday I thought I might try to get this video out, and it didn't happen. For those of you who saw my community tab, I had a medical procedure yesterday. I'm still in quite a bit of pain, so we're gonna muscle through it, but I'm not gonna mask the fact that I'm hurting. I think that's awfully silly to do. So we're gonna talk about the interview that Christine and Janelle did, along with any other news tidbits that I could come up with today. And then I've got a couple other videos I'm gonna film. I want to try and get one out tomorrow, one out Friday, and maybe even one out Saturday, we'll see. But I want to split this week's episode into two parts, from Robyn, Cody, Mary's perspective, and Janelle and Christine's. If that seems interesting to you, because I have a lot of stuff about the whole breakup that I want to talk about, let me know. If you really hate that idea, let me know and I'll just do it in one. So we're going to start with the interview that I found on Entertainment Tonight. The reporter starts out, and I know this is just a clip of the interview, but this is what I found. The reporter starts out asking about Robyn and Cody's marriage and whether or not they think that they'll stay together. And of course, both women are like, of course they're going to stay together. Christine says that she thinks that they are evenly matched and equally yoked. So if that comment is confusing to anybody, being evenly yoked is a thing biblically where they say that you shouldn't yoke yourself with someone who is unevenly matched to you. Basically, you know, believers with non-believers, or just in general, like, your values should work together. And she feels that with Cody and Robyn, their values work together really well. She says they deserve each other. Did that sound mean? Did that sound snarky? And Janelle's like, no, but maybe you should clarify. And she's like, well, it was a little snarky. But she does clarify. She says they deserve each other and they deserve happiness, and the best possible life. And I think that's a really good sentiment from her, because they do deserve each other. And maybe that is snarky, but they do deserve to have a good life together if that's what they decide they want to have. But neither Janelle nor Christine think that a new wife is in the picture. Christine's like, why bother? He found Robyn. Why would he bother having a new wife? He'd have to explain to that woman, listen, I'm in love with Robyn. You seem great, but this is not really a huge thing. And I think that's awful. Who would want to be in a relationship where somebody comes to you and is like, listen, we can have a marriage, but I'm going to be in love with this other person. Nobody wants that. That's terrible. Janelle said that she thinks Cody isn't interested in that because it's a lot of work. To me, I know she didn't say it because she wasn't making any implications. If you didn't see the interview, this is all me. This is not a Janelle implication. This is all me. I think that says Cody doesn't want to put the effort in to plural marriage anymore. He doesn't want to do the work. And the only reason I feel that way is because Cody's told us he doesn't want to do the work anymore. And so it's a pretty astute observation from Janelle, considering that Cody has said, I don't want to do the work. They ask about Mary and whether or not they're going to be friends with Mary, and both of them say no. Christine says there's too much hurt there and she's not interested in working that out. She doesn't want to go to therapy. She doesn't want to work that all out. She just wants it to be as it is. But she wants Mary to have the best possible life. She knows that Mary wants a romantic partner, and she wants Mary to find that. And frankly, me too. Janelle's like, listen, there's a lot of history there, but I really want her to have a great life. I'm not going to seek out that relationship, but when we see each other, we say hi. We're very polite. It's not nasty. We don't ignore each other. We treat each other with kindness and politeness, just as you would anybody else. But when she says, what did you think about Mary finally leaving Cody? And Christine goes, God be praised. I was like, that's right, girl. God be praised. Because regardless of what we think about Mary, the way that she was treated was unacceptable. It's definitely a two wrongs don't make a right. It's definitely a treat others the way you want to be treated. And clearly Cody wants to be treated like crap because that's how he treated Mary. They tell us that she's loyal to a fault, and she is. And Christine says that it's unfair that Cody basically made Mary dump him, because he should have taken some accountability for what his part in that was, and that Mary never wanted to be the one to leave, that Cody should have told her flat out, listen, I'm not interested. Both of them tell us, once again, that they have no friendship with Robyn. Christine doesn't trust her. She feels like Robyn's words and actions don't mix. In fact, the quote, I believe, was, Robyn says one thing, but I don't see proof that she wants it. Which, of course, is in relation to the fact that Robyn always says she wants sister wives, she wanted sister wives. She's like, I don't see any proof of that. I just don't see any proof of that. None of us really do. She says it, she says it, she says it, she says it, she says it. But I don't feel like we have seen her live it. And Janelle agrees that they never really had a relationship in the first place, so why would they have one now? But they're going to be polite and cordial, simply pretty much the same way she treats Mary. But we've never really seen Janelle and Robyn be close anyway, so I'm not sure why you would expect it now. They dropped some season 19 spoilers about how they're all going to be in the same room together, and it's just really polite. Christine tells us that her relationship with Cody and Robyn's about boundaries and distance, and she's not doing any confessionals with them because they don't deserve her heart and soul. They already had it, and they're not getting it anymore. In some other news, some of this may have been from the same interview, but I couldn't find the video clips of it. Janelle apparently initially thought that Christine was moving way too fast with David. She's like, this could be dangerous, this is scary, you're moving really quickly. But then she said the more time she spent with David, the more she got to know him. It really calmed her fears. It really kind of assuaged all of that fear. And that she third wheels with them all the time, which I think is adorable. And that all the kids really love him. So if the kids are happy, if Janelle is happy, obviously Christine can't be doing too badly with that. And then Christine says that Cody texted her on Valentine's Day to wish her and David a very happy Valentine's Day and say, I'm glad you found your soulmate. That feels very, I mean, okay, so it feels very much so like, hey, I'm not going to let you move on. You can't forget about me. And if you'll remember, Valentine's Day is the day that Christine and David went public with their relationship. So it does feel very, look what look, you might be doing this thing, but you can't forget me. I'm over here. I don't forget about me. It does not feel genuine. And I can't say for sure for Cody whether it was or wasn't genuine, but it certainly does not feel genuine. It feels yucky. It feels like a look at me, you can't forget that I exist kind of situation. And she does say that David and Cody have met and it went okay. That David will always be polite around Cody. And she did tell us that Cody has some stuff to say about David in the one-on-one tell-alls. So we'll be looking out for that. I would guess probably nothing good. But maybe Cody will surprise us all and say some very polite things about David. And we'll be a grown-up about it. I don't know. I don't get that vibe. So, let me know if you had any takeaways from this. Like I said, I am still in a bit of pain from this medical procedure. So I guess small little thing. It might be silly to some. I had to have a lumbar puncture yesterday. So my lower back and my head actually are not doing the best at the moment. It's normal. It's all normal. But it's a little painful. And when I have a little bit more information, I would love to update you guys on what is actually going on that is causing all of these different things, because it's an interesting journey, but I'd like to get a little bit more information from my doctor before I let you guys know all of it. But that being said, this weekend we get the one-on-one tell-all, and I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be putting out, like I said, I'm going to do the last episode in 2 parts, Robyn, Cody, Mary, and Janelle and Christine. I think that'll be just a little bit easier, and I think it'll be more succinct if I keep them separate and talk about those. So would you rather see Robyn, Cody, Mary first or Christine and Janelle first? What are we looking for? You let me know, and I'll get it out to you guys. And then at some point this weekend, husband and I will be filming the husband watches the first episode of Sister Wives and gives us his ideas. Until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving. And I'll see you soon.